Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, it's October, which means it's Stephen King month. So today, I'm going to be ranking my top 5 Stephen King novels. Let's get into it. So the first book we're going to talk about is The Shining. It is about a recovering alcoholic named Jack, his wife Wendy, and their son Danny, who go to a hotel to take care of it for the winter season while it is closed. Danny has a power called The Shining, which allows him to see the past, the present, and the future, and he can see murders that have happened at the hotel. When he goes into the hotel, a bunch of spirits get unleashed because they want to feed on his shine. So they take over his father, and the Torrances fight for survival, making sure they don't go insane, and more importantly, that the hotel does not kill them to absorb their shine. This is a fantastic read. It was the first book I read of Stephen King. It was the first Stephen King book I read. I really liked it. It's not that scary, but the bond between Jack, Danny, and Wendy is really sweet, especially towards the end, and it has one of the best endings. Totally recommend. Okay, so next book is The Long Walk. Now, y'all pretty much probably all know this, but for the newcomers, let's explain it. This follows a 16-year-old boy named Ray Garrity, who lives in a dystopian United States in the future. Ray has a choice of entering in a contest called The Long Walk, where 100 teenage boys from 13 to 18 have to walk on the main road at the Canadian border. If they stop or go below 4 miles per hour, they will get a warning, and after 3 warnings, they get shot. Ray signs up for this competition and is in the walk, and he meets a bunch of new friends. He makes some enemies. He sees some traumatic stuff, and you follow the boys as they go on this walk, and they die one by one, and your favorite character will probably get shot. It's very good. I love this book, and it's a good way to start your Stephen King journey. Next book, book 3, is The Institute. The Institute follows Luke Ellis, a super smart boy with telekinesis, who is kidnapped from his home in the middle of the night and taken off to the northern Maine woods to this place called the Institute. This is like another one of his books, Firestarter, which I have a copy of on my shelf, but I'm not going to get it. So Luke now has to try to escape the Institute. He makes some new friends. He finds out that all of his friends are there for different reasons, of telekinesis to maybe even pyrokinesis, I don't know. But they all have some special ability that this organization wants to run tests on. This is one of the greatest books ever that he has written. It shows that he can absolutely write in modern day, like stories that take place in the modern day. He references TV shows from SpongeBob to The Loud House in this book, and it is amazing. iPhones are present, and this is one of his greatest books. I totally recommend. The next book is The Green Mile. This is about a death row prison guard named Paul Edgecombe, who gets this new inmate named John Coffey. John Coffey is a 7-foot-tall black man who is accused of murdering 2 little white girls. Hint, they put him in there because the cops were racist and just assumed it was him because he was holding 2 girls. Paul later finds out that John has the ability to heal people with disease. And they don't want to put John to death by the electric chair because it would technically, they think it would be executing a miracle of God, and honestly it would. If he can heal sick people, dying people, then yeah, that's a miracle of God that you definitely don't want to kill. But they try their best to make sure John Coffey gets a fair trial, and they try to prove his innocence, and it is a whole roller coaster of emotions. I totally recommend this book, and yeah, it's a good book. So my last Stephen King book is Hearts in Atlantis. This takes place from 1960 to 1999. It has 2 novellas, 3 short stories, all centered around the Vietnam War. It has his best autobiography writing. Because the second story, Hearts in Atlantis, is about children, college students at the University of Maine, having to keep their grades up or else they're going to get drafted, which was a real thing back in the 60s. So this is good if you like historical fiction. I totally recommend it. It is a very, very good read. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Phew. Now I can upload this video and go back to watching.
Good morning, Sam.
Oh, no.